Hello, hello all. Hello. Hello.
Boy, we're...
Sorry, I just gotta copy the links over for everybody. Hey, Golden Majora, how are you doing? Were you on a different account the last time, or did you just change your profile picture? I don't know why, your little profile looks different for some reason. It looks like your old profile. Alright. So if I go here, it's just me. Yeah, okay, good. I don't know why. Sometimes I get paranoid and I have to like quadruple check to make sure I'm sending the right link and everything. Imagine I'm like, hey everybody, I'm live right now, and I send a video to some random like jailbreaking Amazon Echo. Okay, sorry about all the typing. I had to send a... I actually invited Cup to the stream, Cupoko. So I was like, you know... Hey, what's up, X? How are you doing? What the hexies? It's the old one on YouTube. My Discord is just... Oh, that might be... Hey, it's me, Goko. I mean, SLG. I've heard your stream is pretty strong. Heck yeah, dude. Welcome back, SLG. I genuinely... It is such a pleasure to see you back. Truly, I've missed you. I feel like we're getting the band back together here, you know? Like, I got all the OG viewers coming back. But I was thinking, I was like, yeah, we haven't had Kapoko, or... I haven't really seen Moon, but I know X kind of goes with Moon, so it's sort of like... Not that they're the same person, but, you know... Yeah, you get what I'm trying to say. Either way. I think I got everything ready here. Got my little timer set up. I got my thing. Got chat. The controller is still working. Good. Alright, so... How's everybody doing today? Hope you all are doing swell. Oh, Moon watches for my end sometimes. Oh, sweet. How is Moon? Is she doing alright? I hope. Also, do you guys live together now? Because it might be a while, but I was like, I don't remember if you guys lived together before or not. Either way, though, I hope all of you guys are doing swell. What should be our link file name for this run? Also, you know what? Well, I got this going on. Hold on. I'm going to cancel all that. I'm going to make sure that the cheats are on first before we start anything. Configure current game. Yes. Moon, jump, run fast. And that's it. Okay. Hi, X. It's been 5,000 years. She's doing good. Okay, cool, cool. Oh, yeah. Remember live chat. Chaz getting buried. Oh, crap, crap, crap. Cheat freak. Yes. Thank you. Thank you, Golden Majora. Hey, Cheat, how are you doing? Oh yeah, also I wanted to say thank you, Cheat. I do genuinely appreciate you talking to SLG. Like I said, I tried to contact him through Discord and through Snapchat, but I guess his Discord, he doesn't use that one anymore, which is understandable, I get that. And Snapchat, you know, I mean, if you don't text a lot of people on it, I can understand not checking it often, so no hate or anything there. But I appreciate you sending him a message. I mean, I'm very happy to have SLG back. And thank you again for the reminder, Golden Majora. Sorry I didn't say hi to you before, Cheat. I hope you're doing swell as well. Okay. Alright. Whatever I see in chat first is what we're going to name Link, so you guys come up with a funny, good name for Link. If you mod me, it'll stop hiding my messages from top chat mode. Wait, what? Did SLG just get... Oh, it said message retracted from SLG's other name for some reason. That was interesting. Ass. Okay. Oh, okay. Add as moderator. There we go. Okay, Cheat is a mod. I think SLG is already a mod. Here, wait, I'm going to remove SLG and add him as, like, the managing mod as well. Apparently there's 2 different types of mods now. I don't know why YouTube is doing this to my messages. It's been doing it to my content, my comments too. What? You're shadow banned from YouTube. Oh, wrong YouTube account, might be. No, you're good. On all sorts of videos, I guess. Google is just butthurt I'm too base for them. Yeah, I mean, that's got to be it, right? I should do the same for X too. Add. Boom. Golden Majora, I trust you too. Put you as one too. A chat full of mods, and that's it. That's what we got right now, is a chat full of mods. Okay. Alright, so what did you say, ass? I'm going to spell it the same that you did too. Oh, crap. Okay, wait, no, never mind, we're fine. So as soon as I hit A here is when we start the timer. Let me double check. I think it's 1, right? Yeah. And then 3 is reset. Okay, yeah. Alright. 3, 2, 1, we start. Probably should have started this a while ago. I don't know why I didn't. Anyways. We're OGs, the Slim Bank Shotter. Yeah, if you remember Slim Bank Shot, you gotta qualify for like a veterans discount or something, I think. You know, I still think about that all the time. Like, I low-key do feel really bad that I got the, what was it, platinum or gold ranking on Slim Bank Shot off stream. Like, I mean, you guys heard me talking and you heard the game audio through my mic, but like, it was not on stream. Because I think like, on the version of Citra that I was playing, like the like analog stick dead zones were messed up. Or maybe it was just the controller I was using, I don't know. The dead zones were messed up so I couldn't get like exact perfect angles that... I don't want to say they're necessary, but it helps a lot when you're trying to do something as... what's it called? Frivolous, I guess, as golding a portrait ghost. So yeah. The stream was legendary. I know, I do think about it. I remember, like, hating my life, but that was part of what made it so iconic, though. Like, I loved interacting with chat in between sessions, but yeah. Moon! There you are. What's up, Moon? Everybody's back. Everyone is here. It's like Smash Ultimate, except with my YouTube chatters. This is awesome. This is actually awesome. You're trying to say that your old Discord was compromised by hackers, Ivan? Okay, sorry. My bad. I think I read that, but I was like... I don't remember if I was still waking up or what, but... I don't know. Either way. Sorry if I messed that up. Oh, by the way, something cool. Got a mod menu for Tears of the Kingdom. You can type crap out and spawn stuff. Oh, nice. Dude, that is actually really cool. What made it amazing was that you basically cucked us. You fought him for hours and then switched to a real 3DS and did it in like 3 minutes. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, I think it was something to do with the dead zones. Like, on a real 3DS, the analog stick dead zones were crazy. You're in line for the Harry Potter ride? Are you like at Universal or something right now, or Disney? Or no, that is Universal, isn't it? What do they call that now? HBO World or something like that? Daveland, something like that. Oh wait, hold on, Moon. I trust you too. I gotta fix your mod. Okay. Everybody's a super moderator now. Although I would like to ask you guys, I do fully trust you guys, but don't ban any words. Oh jeez, oh jeez, oh jeez, oh jeez, oh jeez, oh jeez. Okay, we did it. Just 7 fucking mods, Lamau. Yeah, literally. No, on my thing it says 6, like 6 or 7. Okay, sorry. I'll stop. Also, I don't think we can ban words. That's weird. It, for some reason it says, like, you guys are able to ban words or something. I don't know. That is odd, but either way. The only one getting eaten is Shadow Realm would be Spammer or something. Okay, good. I'm gonna move my tail back. Sorry if you had to hear it. Alright, so yeah, in between this stream and the last one, which I did, I don't want to say a week ago, but it has been a little while, so I apologize for that, but... Oh, Universal, okay, I see. Yeah, in between this stream and the last one, I've come up with some strats, come up with a little bit of time saves here and there, nothing crazy, but biggest thing that I skipped, I figured out how to skip Goron Mask. It was actually just like I said, at least thanks to Project Restoration. I don't know if you could do this in the original, I'm guessing not, because you have to hit the stupid eyeball or whatever, but... And with Project Restoration, like I'm doing, you can actually just shoot Goat, or Got, however you're supposed to say. I always said Got, I think it's Goat, though. You can just shoot him with arrows. And especially with my speed code, it makes it pretty easy. He has a couple attacks that he does where it'll make him temporarily invulnerable. I think that was to, like, combat against, like, the speedrun strat, where you just, like, side hop a bunch and then shoot your arrow at him. Like how they do in the original. Either way. So yeah, we can completely skip the entire Goron Mask. We just go straight from beating Woodfall Temple, do our little Fairy Fountain strat to go to the Snowhead Fairy Fountain, and then just go immediately into Snow Temple, or Snowhead, and get the fire arrows, and then go fight God and just shoot him with arrows until he dies, basically. That mod fixes the game Sword Swimming fix. I know, dude. I know I've already said this before, so I'm sorry if I sound like a broken record here now, but... Holy crap. I think one of the best mods of all time, genuinely, Project Restoration for this game. Majora's Mask 3D specifically. It's so good. It fixes Deku speed, so like all of his momentum doesn't get cancelled. It makes his spins like how it used to be in the 64 version. It didn't really change a whole lot with Goron Link, I don't think. No, don't touch the ground, don't touch the ground. Oh my gosh, please. Please. Okay. Anyways, yeah, so I don't think they changed a whole lot with Goron Link. Zora Link, they made it so that you don't have to use your magic power anymore to swim like how it was in the original before they ruined it. They got rid of all the eyes in the boss fights, except for Twin Mold. Twin Mold is still basically the same boss fight, but I think it's just because it's a more complicated boss fight. I mean, I imagine it's like they couldn't do a whole lot with that. I mean, that's my guess, at least. I don't know that for a fact, I'm just saying. Probably. I was doing a run on my actual 3DS, and I messed that skip up there. And then I had to listen to Happy Mask Salesman talk, and I was like, oh man, it really does save so much time, it's crazy. That little, like, out of bounds that I just did to skip the Happy Mask Salesman, it really saves a lot of time. What about that big-ass wind Goron in front of Snowhead? Oh, that's no problem. I've been doing that even before. That, I just use my speed code. Because it's literally, it's enough speed that it lets me just zoom right through the wind. I mean, if I let the speed build up enough, it becomes enough speed. That's, long story short, yeah. Definitely fixed up the game a lot. Installed on my new 3DS XL. Oh, heck yeah. No, it is so worth it. It is so freaking good. I should have hit the owl statue. I'm going to try to remember to do that after this ferry. Yeah, unfortunately this is a necessity, is to go get the magic meter. There's no getting out of that, because one, we need to get the ocarina from Skull Kid, and we are going to need it for our elemental arrows that we get later in the run. And just anything that uses magic, really. To be fair, Twin Mold is kind of better with new Giant's Mask mechanics anyways. I agree and I disagree. Like, I do miss old Twin Mold, however, I do think it was kind of just like slash at 2 worms a bunch and then you win. I suppose it was kind of underwhelming. Like, the only thing you really needed to stock up on was magic, whether it was green potions or Chateau Romani or whatever, or even a magic upgrade, you know. I don't know. I can definitely agree that the new Giant's Mask mechanics actually makes you have to try a little bit more, which I can respect. Like I said, I don't think that's a bad opinion by any means. But like I said, I do kind of miss the old Twin Mold, and I'm probably just saying that for nostalgia reasons. I mean, I think if I grew up on 3D, I probably would prefer the new one over the old, but you know, whatever. Alright, don't forget to do this. Okay. Even though we can jump between the fairy fountains, I do still like to have the owl statues for certain things, just Song of Soaring and stuff. It does make it a little bit nicer. Not a lot, just a little bit. Just enough. Okay, good. I was worried. There was one time when I did that, and it just took me back to the room with the Happy Mask Salesman. So I always get a little bit nervous during that part. Not a lot, just a little bit. Was that a modded jump? Yes, it was. Yeah, I apologize, SLG, I should have explained. Back in the day, I used to do speedruns with cheats to see what kind of sequence skips and stuff I could come up with off the top of my head, or just like, with enough practice, you know, it leads to some interesting things, because I limit myself specifically to 2 cheats, and it's only moon jump and super speed, that's it. I don't have like, oh, have every item, or blah blah blah, because at that point I could literally just go fight the final boss immediately, and where's the fun in that? But starting from a new file with moon jump and super speed, it can lead to some interesting skips, which hopefully you will see here. A lot of it is like kind of vanilla based game, like there's still a lot of that, but at the same time, like I said, it can lead to some very interesting things. Yeah, I apologize, SLG, I should have explained that. It really was kind of lame in the OG. The new wrestling move invokes some I'm doing something silly feel with a more unique flair. No, I agree. I remember I was laughing really hard the first ever time I played it, 'cause I genuinely didn't know what was going on, and I died. I almost died so many times. I might have died once my first time, I don't remember, but I just remember like, holy crap, like how did I not survive? Or how did I not die? I know a category you should run with no cheats when I made up Cremia Hug %. Isn't that random, though? Like, okay, so first of all, you have to do the whole Cremia Romani sequence, so you get the hat first. The Romani mask, I think it's called. And then, I think it's random, because you have to do that all again. And it's random if she hugs you, or if she just... what's it called? Does the other thing. What does she do? Gives you money, I think? I don't remember. Either way. I think that would be the sucky part, is like it would be purely RNG for that, but I would be down. I just think it would take a while. Cremia Hug % with cheats. Okay. You got Zora and Grandmass early in OG game. I know, that's one of my favorite things to do with this. With 3D, I guess, more so, is like, it gives you so much more movement options to get the masks early. And it also, I mean, not everybody does this, but also you can hit the owl statues early, too. And that way it's like, oh, it's time to go to Snowhead, and you can just warp over there instead of having to walk through it again. I don't know. It's like the little things. It's nice. I just drank water and I got water all over me. It is literally going down my stomach as we speak. This sucks. You can also just fly between fairy fountains. Yep, that is one of the biggest things in this run. I wouldn't necessarily call it wrong warping, but it kind of is wrong warping in a way. Because just like in the original Majora's Mask, every single fairy fountain is in the same map, it's just the textures are only loaded in for the fairy fountain that you go into, but all the collision and the loading zones are still there for the other fairy fountains. So, if you fly in the right direction, you can go to any fairy fountain you want at any time. So, yeah. So here's my question. You ever going to do face cam? I don't remember your stance on it. I do actually have a face cam. I did get it through stream donations. But it was one of those things that, like, I did, like, 1 or 2 YouTube videos with, and I just kind of felt, like, stupid in it. I felt like it was cheesy, personally. Crap. I'm not against it. I just feel like I'm not that handsome of a guy to have a face cam, for one, and two, it felt kind of gimmicky, I guess. And also, the Logitech software that I need to... It's dumb. It's like I basically have to open up a Logitech software thing, close it, and then I can use the camera. It was the same with my Elgato for a while, but then that kind of fixed itself. I don't know whatever happened with that, but either way. Gonna do VTuber? Yeah, I'll just do a VTuber. That's what us ugly folk do. We use VTubers. I'm not gonna do a VTuber. I'm sorry I'm sorry if that disappoints anybody. I might, okay, listen, I might do it as a meme for like a milk podcast or something. I might do it as a meme for that, but I don't think I actually would ever do a VTuber unironically. I think it would purely be for the meme. Also, are all the grottos in the same map? Can you do the same silly nonsense with that? Yes, actually you can. Well, okay. In the original game, yes. I was gonna say, I haven't experimented with that in here. So I guess I could look into that, see if I could do anything interesting in that. That's a good idea, cheat. Yeah, because in the original game, all the grottos are in the same map as well, just like the fairy fountains, like I just said. So, yeah. Logitech software, so I've heard, is absolutely AIDS. I have another streamer friend who does face cam. He rages with Logitech, yeah. Yeah, like I said, I don't remember why. Maybe I just didn't have the right drivers installed for it or something. Maybe that was my problem. Like I said, my Elgato was weird. Like, I had to open up the Elgato software first, close it, and then it would come through Streamlabs. Which I always felt was kind of weird that it needed me to do that every single time, but I don't know. Like I said, I think one day, though, it just kind of stopped doing that. Don't really know what caused that, but whatever, you know? Hey, if it works, it works, you know? I always forget that he gives you the Bomber's Notebook in this version. I think my first time playing this, I was mashing through the text, and he gave me that. I was like, what? And I also remember the what's it called? The Gossip Stone in here. I was like, oh, they added these back from Ocarina of Time 3D. Like the hint Gossip Stones. Or did they do something else in this game? I forgot. Okay, first things first. Nope, that's the wrong thing. Why is it lagging so bad? Holy crap. I don't know what caused all that lag. I apologize. That's fine. I don't do either. SLG, I hope you're not offended by me not doing a VTuber. I apologize. Where do I go? Oh yeah, fairy fountain. The furry fountain. A furry. Wait, no. It's fine, actually. I have a plan? Question mark. If I could find it. Wait. Okay, I hit some loading zone. This is not where I wanted to be. One more. Okay, this is the right one I want to be in. This is an idea that I didn't even mean to do. I literally just came up with on the spot. Because normally I get Zora Mask right now, but usually I'll go into Termina first. Termina Field. Also, I don't even know why I put on this if I knew I was gonna have to go swimming, but whatever. That sucks because swimming does not go fast with the go fast code. Because it's over my A button, so usually he just dives, but even if I do hold A beforehand, all momentum just gets cancelled for some reason. I don't know, it's weird. Anyone with a Switch 2, Cyberpunk is on sale with a price error for $17.50. Holy crap. Thank you for the heads up, that is actually an insane deal. If you ever get a chance during a cutscene, check Discord. I'm in I'm in gaming to show you what Riju looks like wearing the Radiant set. Dude, I did see that earlier. That actually is really cool. Not the Radiant set, but I mean just the Riju mod pack. Not mod pack, you know what I mean, the costume, whatever. You know what I'm trying to say. I apologize. I'm not lol, I was saying that as a joke since everyone these days do. Oh, okay, good. I was worried you were doing like a, yeah, no, that's stupid. Who would want a VTuber? And meanwhile you're over there like little Luigi VTuber or something. Listen, man, I wouldn't have judged. I would not have judged. But you're right, everybody is doing VTubers these days. I don't know, it's not really a bad thing, it's just, to me it seems kind of, well, one, it seems gimmicky, and two, it kind of seems a little bit cringe to me. Like, oh yeah, cutscene time, check it out. Yeah. I think it's kind of just for, like, the dudes who just want to see big hashtag boobas. Oh, that is actually really cool. I like how the face is like skeleton, too. That makes it look really interesting. I like all the detail, like, even, like, in her hair, like, her little, hair ties and stuff are neon. That does look really cool. I like how I said hashtag gaming like an idiot. I mean, I guess technically it's not wrong, but it's not the gamer lingo. I just embarrassed myself on stream in front of everybody. I wonder if it can work on a modded Switch. That would be interesting, yeah. Some VTubers, yeah, but others, not so much. There's another type of streamer for many. Which is fair. Like I said, I'm not trying to diss anybody in chat. If you guys like VTubers, that's fine. I just... For me, that's my personal views. That I feel like it's a little bit gimmicky, and... I think, like I said, like you said, sorry. I think for some of them, it's just, like, ways to get, like, lonely dudes to engage because they're like, ooh, boob. A very nice boob. Hold on. Huh?
I just got banned from a room in Among Us because I said I hate AI.
You got banned because you said you hate AI?
Mm-hmm.
What a bunch of chuds. That's so stupid. Of any reason to ban somebody.
They asked why I needed it, and then I started going off, and then they banned me.
Ay. Oh, she was banned from an Among Us room because she said she hates AI. And she started explaining why, and they banned her. Source, I watch a lot of VTubers. I'm sorry, listen, like I said, no hate, man. Oh my... Ignore that chat. Anyways. In all fairness, women have been pulling the same grid on Twitch for years, so you're not wrong. I agree. I think the thing that makes me so angry about, like, the Twitch, like, boob tubers, if you want to call them that, I think the thing that bugs me so much with that is more so that it's, like, Twitch mods, like, do not give a fuck. Like, they are literally, they are part of the problem. Alright. Let's see if I learned anything. Which way was it? Crap, I forgot. I did not learn anything. I'm trying to learn Lost Woods, but I'm still sucking hard at it. Because I remember it's left, right, right? Question mark? Yeah, left, right, right. Left again? Nope, it was straight, wasn't it? Left, right, right, straight. Left, right, right, straight, I think. And then double left. Okay, there we go, there we go. That was close, I got it like third try. We're gonna get better at that over time, don't worry. Because for a while I was relying on the little monkey, but I'm starting to break out of that. Break out of the old habit there. And I went over. Are we serious right meow? Open the door. Open the door. If I'm honest, I don't actually care about Hot Tub Strand. I don't care about Booba VTubers, so I'm consistently okay. I can respect that. I can totally respect that. What am I doing? In all fairness, it has been a minute since I've ran this. I think the last time I ran it officially, like start to end, was the last stream, so bear with me while I'm trying to remember stupid things like this. Oh. Link. The Mega Bonk. Okay. If you could, like, go forward a little, that would be awesome, Link. Okay, maybe not. Thank you, Link. And I got sucked. Yep. That's it, guys. I've been sucked. Alright. Okay. Fine. Just be that way. Whatever. Link, why would you... Ay, ay, ay. I'm just gonna do it like this. Just make it easier at this point, honestly. Whatever. That's not really what I meant to do, but that works. Alright. Dip my toes in the water there. I don't know if you saw that. Did you say write me out? Yes, I did. Oh, here's another small time save I found. So before, I would actually load the room on the left for the Deku Palace, but I found out the loading zone is still there without it, which, I mean, shouldn't have really been that big of a surprise, but still kind of neat. So I can just go right there, boom, instantly in there. I do need to be Deku Renku for this. It does work out. Oh, nice. Did that Akarat give you a big kiss? He did a little more than a kiss, I'll tell you that much. Alright, we have to hit yes. Okay. That's another part that I always mess up when I accidentally hit no, and then I hear him talk, and then I get mad, and then I hit no again because I'm mad and stupid. You know how it is. Meow. Meow. Alright. So yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you, SLG, the run is kind of like boring up until this point. I made a lot of small mistakes here and there, so I apologize for that, but I promise you, after Woodfall Temple, it does get pretty interesting. We start to skip a lot. We already got Zoro Mask too, so we are ready. I think the only two temples that we actually do for real, is like Stone Tower and, what's it called? Yeah, we do Stone Tower and Woodfall. Although those are both just like, get as quick as I can to the item of the dungeon, and then immediately go to the boss, pretty much. Okay. I did not actually save the owl statue in Woodfall. Because actually I didn't go through that way. I usually go through that way. We are saving time and we are losing it simultaneously here. We're doing some real genius ideas, I guess. I'll take your word for it. I sent the link to stream to my friend. Oh, cool, okay. Thank you, Golden Major. Hopefully we see him. If not, though, no biggie. I also like to save this guy here. Just because it also makes it easier to get to fairy fountains quicker. Because the one in Clocktown is kind of fast, but you have to go through a loading zone first. Whereas this one, you can just go straight into the fairy fountain. But yeah, like I said, up until we beat Woodfall Temple, the run is pretty tame. It's just kind of like doing everything like normal, except we get Zora Mask early, and that's about it. But after that, though, it gets interesting. Also, I should mention, too, SLG, since this is your first time watching me do one of these runs with cheats, for some reason, the speed cheat is weird, where it's like I basically have to not touch the control stick, or like just barely touch it, in order to get the speed cheat to work. And the moon jump code is totally based on speed for some reason. Don't ask me why, I don't know why, but the moon jump code is purely based on how fast I'm going, so if I'm going slow, I'll only moon jump up very slowly, or if I'm going really fast, I'll shoot up in the sky, up to the moon, basically, so I gotta watch my speed, but also... I gotta watch my speed, but also I gotta be going fast enough where I can actually, like, moon jump quickly to where I gotta go at the right height and everything in time. I hate... It's a good and a bad thing. In the 3D version, they made it like almost impossible to jump slash him. Like, it's a good and bad thing. It's cool, but it sucks. So like I said, the whole idea for this is just get the bow and go. Now, I was trying an experimental cheat, or not cheat, trick. I don't know if I want to implement it yet or not, but I'll show you guys what I've been working on at least. So normally you have to now take out the bow and then shoot that to turn that on. It's a whole thing. It's not particularly hard, but just kind of sucks. But I was thinking, I was like, wait, I can just go to the loading zone of the boss temple. There, you know what I mean. I didn't quite say that right, but you know what I meant. Like, if I can just find where the end of this room is and be up high enough. That was not where we need to be. Simple as that. And that was in the right spot. He's going the wrong direction right now. See, this is why I don't fully want to do this yet. Because it's finicky. I'm using the map, but even with that, it still kind of sucks. In all honesty. That's why I'm like, I would rather just not. At least for the time being. And now I'm in the room above where I was. Alright. I might actually die here. Yep. Okay. Whatever. Maybe the cheats influence each other to do that? That could be. I guess the character movement speed is controlled non-directionally, so cheats are changing your movement direction upwards. That would make sense. I could understand that. You see that cool flip he did? Oh, oh you frickin' spiders. One of the hardest strats I did in MMOG was the Great Bay Temple skip fall into the boss loading zone. That one is really cool. That one I also have struggled with for a while. I think I got it a total of once or twice in my life. It is not an easy glitch. So I gotta say props to you for getting it, because like I said, that one takes a lot of practice for sure. Like I said, for the time being though, instead of just going to the boss loading zone, I gotta be boring and do it the intended way. But I actually got it first try. Genuinely surprised about that. Like, it's so stupid because the boss door is literally right in front. You'd think it'd be easy to get to, but no. So there we go. Source, I made moon jump codes, but okay. I mean, that makes sense. Oh, normal moon jump works by instead of directly moving the Y position to whatever. I mean, that makes sense. Thanks, it took many attempts. I believe it. Like I said, I think I've genuinely gotten that a total of like twice in my life. Alright. I was hoping we had him trapped for a minute there. Dude, if you kick me again, I'm gonna punch you, I swear. No, don't look alive, dude. I was actually watching a YouTube video about this the other day. It was like all the different sounds of Adola and like, no, don't bring Obama into this, dude. Okay, sorry. Anyways. Yeah, he was talking about the sound origins of Majora's Mask, Adola. And he mentioned how, like, he or she, I don't know who, but they were mentioning how, like, it came from, like, a sound sampling CD from, I think it was the 90s, and it had some kind of, like, Indian chant on it. I believe it was Indian, I could be wrong, but... Or, I'm sorry, not Indian, a Native American, that was my bad, but... Yeah, I guess it was something like that, where it was just like a chant that they did, and they used it for, like, there's certain parts that sound like they're auto-tune or something, because every time I played this game and I heard his different chants, I thought... I don't know. Every time I heard his different chants, I thought it was like... they just came up with it in, like, the studio or something, but no, apparently it was from a Native American chant that they did, that they got off a sound sampling CD. And there were certain parts that, like I said, I thought were auto-tuned, but it's actually... it's just like the way... it's the way the people are singing in it, where it's like there's a bunch of people singing all at once, so it kind of sounds like... I don't know what the word is, like sound sampled, I guess? But it actually is just people singing. I don't know if that made any sense at all, I apologize, but... better idea. Use the bunny hood and ditch a speed cheat. True. That is always an option. No. Dang it. There we go. But no, it was interesting. I mean, like I said, it was just a video about the origin of different sound effects, and the one I watched was specifically about Adola's chants. Although, there are also other ones where it's like all of the different sound effects in Majora's Mask, like where they come from. And that was a cool video. Definitely recommend checking that out. I think it was just called like Sound Origins or something like that. It's like one of those things where like once people point it out, like you'll start to realize like, oh, that's where that came from. Apparently Twilight Princess has been decompiled. Oh, they finished that? I saw that they were incredibly close, like, a month or two ago. That is awesome. TP PC port at some point. Most likely. I mean, that's kind of been the trend. Every time a game gets decompiled, PC port. That would be awesome. I believe it was the GameCube conversion, the GameCube version that they were doing, I think. Dude, I've been loving all the decompilations. Like, truly, it is so cool. And then that leads to mods and much cooler stuff, because it's like, everybody loves making PC mods, nobody likes making system mods, because system mods sucks and then you have limitations, but usually on PC versions you have little to no limitations. So, PC mods are definitely cool. I've heard time for the return of Link in Midnight, yes. They're finished with decomp, but a PC port needs a new kind of work to happen. True. Yeah, unfortunately decomp itself doesn't lead to straight up PC ports. There does need to be a specific team that uses that code to make it into a PC version. Reworks the code, so in reality, I hate to say it, it's probably still like a year or two away, but either way, not bad. Alright, so now guys, this is where the run's gonna actually get cool. So now that we got that, like I said in my newest run discovery here, found out that you don't really need the Goron mask. Like big Nintendo makes you think. I thought it'd be funny, like how people say Big Pharma, Big Nintendo doesn't want you to know that you don't need the Goron mask. Alright, this is the part that kind of sucks a little bit, but just keep holding on the speed sheet, don't let go. I let go, see what happens. Okay, there we go. That's how you get in a snowhead. Don't have to worry about anything. We are just boom in here. Alright, next. Probably wondering how do we get through this room? Just a little clip. If you use speed and moon jump in almost any like ceiling in this game, or corner I guess more so, ceiling corner, it you can get through it so easily. So easily. No, I was waiting for that to happen one day. I've never gotten underneath those spikes. I thought I would get hit by them in all honesty, but I've never gone under them. But it finally happened. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Most likely contender for a PC port of that Harbor Master folks. Yeah, most likely. Either them or Neural made a Ocarina of Time / Majora's Mask PC port, which is pretty cool. Well, not a port, but a recompilation, where it... This is one of the few good uses of AI where it actually, like, looked at the code really quickly, basically remade the code in a very quick manner. It recompiled it. Well, actually, I don't know if it was AI. It might have just been a tool that he made, now that I'm thinking about it. Either way, it recompiled the code so that it was, like, very minimal coding skill was required to actually finish the project. It was like he kind of just had to bug test a bunch of stuff and just see what was wrong with the game and what needed fixing, and it was pretty much ready to play within, like, a couple months instead of an entire year or two of waiting for a whole PC port. So recompilation tools are really cool. Although I think that was for 64 games only, unfortunately. But recomp is another thing where it's like... It adds less limitations because it's using more of your CPU, your PC's hardware itself, rather than like the set limitations of the 64 or whatever. Oh, this is not where I wanted to be. Kind of ironic. Ironic twist of fate to end up there. I mean, at that point I could have just gotten it. But where's the fun in that? You gotta clip out of bounds. Just hop right in. Alright. So as you saw, we literally just finished Woodfall, and now we are already at GOT. Or GOAT, whatever. We are literally already here. You'll need to write a Flipper modern GPU shader and compiler pre-process all the game shaders. It would be very daunting, but I think it might not be too bad as Dolphin already has some code for this, I bet. Flipper is the name of the GameCube CPU. No, yeah, it's definitely a heck of a lot of work, but I'm sure Zelda fanbase has some insane talent, truly. Like, a lot of people don't give it credit for, like, how... What's the word? Like, how dedicated Nintendo fans are when it comes to that kind of thing. Yeah, like I said, sometimes God decides to be stupid and, like, wants to be invulnerable for some reason. There we go. He decides. Which sucks, but hey, you know, it is what it is. Hey, watch out. Watch out, Jet, bro! Watch out, Jet! What was that? I hit the arrow button like 5 times and he didn't even pull it back. I think this is another attack where he goes invulnerable for a minute. There we go. Alright, we got him down. He's on the ground now. Dang. Just out of view. This is the suckiest part, is having to get more arrows repeatedly with this. It's not the end of the world, it's just unfortunate. May as well get some more. We got him down, holy crap, we actually got him down, I think. Another invulnerable attack. Just freaking wonderful. I was thinking in my head, I was like, he does take a lot more arrow hits than he does like normal hits with just using Goron Mask. So Link was just shooting into the wall. That's wonderful. Anyways, he takes a lot more arrow hits than like Goron hits. I was like, I wonder how much like this actually saves time-wise. But then I was like, well, also we don't have to do the whole freaking like following the Goron ghost, which I'm sure saves a ton of time. So even if the boss fight takes a little bit longer than it would with the Goron Mask, we're still cutting out all of getting the Goron Mask and the lead up to here. So, I think it saves time. Go, Link, go, go. And I do get the heart pieces just because I suck, and I definitely need it for the end of the game. I got better the second time I beat Majora, but I'm still... I have to admit, I'm a noob. You know, I've always just used the Fierce Deities mask, because I always 100% this game. To make any decomp or recomp anything, it needs you to make machine code to compile on target machine, convert GPU code to compatible GPU code. That makes sense, that makes sense. Stop, no back shots. Never. Giving a goat back shots is crazy. Oh my god. Oh my god. See what I did there? You like got? Alright, so now we have to take another pit stop. Though I am going to hit the owl statue while we're right here. We have to take a pit stop to Ikana, which this is the second time that I've forgotten. I've told myself I should just go to Ikana right after I get the Zora mask and just get all that out of the way with in the beginning. I guess it doesn't really matter that much, but it'd be nice, I guess. Just get all the sidetracking out of the way with early. But this right here is what's going to lead us into why we got the bottle in the first place, and also why we're going to have to take a stop to Ikana next. So of course we got to empty our bottle. Blah. Gonna turn on this guy. Now we're gonna... I did not activate the one up there, okay. Alright. Sorry, I had to think on the fly there, I wasn't fully aware. GPU stuff is very, very annoying to do from scratch. People who made Xenos recomp to get Sonic Unleashed ported to PC, some serious wizardry, and even that was thanks to Xenia. Now, I believe it. I've always heard Xbox 360 emulation is like incredibly crazy hard to do. So seriously, props to their team for doing it. I don't even know where I'd begin on anything like that, but like, especially for 360, like that is insane. Hopefully we made it. No, okay, I was worried it was going to be Zora Cape. Okay, we got to one more over. I saw the blue, I was like, crap. But I was also just thinking, oh, maybe the atmosphere is taking a second to adjust again. Please tell me we ended up... oh, dang it. I was hoping we ended up right in the loading zone. That would have been awesome. I think we gotta go a little more this way, probably. Where is it? Just trying to get into the loading zone here. Why is he going so slow? It was actually right. I was going way too far away. Oops. Alright. So I struggled with this for a while, and I realized the answer was stupid. All I have to do is put the camera low here. We're going to also try not to go into Ikana Castle, but keep the camera low. Okay, this is not the ideal sitch. Listen, if we actually popped up right there, that would have been insane. Dang. Okay. So like I said, the idea is we have to keep the camera low here and not go into Ikana Castle. Reason being is because now I can actually see where Link is. Because I have to hover into the music box house. And trust me when I say it is incredibly, incredibly difficult when you have little to no eyesight on where you're going to end up. It is so annoying. It sucks so bad. Go. Link, get in the loading zone. Thank you. Okay. I always think it's so funny, the juxtaposition of like the music from like happy-go-lucky like interior house theme to this, basically. Emulator devs are literally gods of their craft. If anyone's worth simping for anybody in this world, it's them. Yeah, I believe it. Unleashed PC port was so awesome. Played the heck out of that. I never did, only because I couldn't get the files for it, and I wasn't gonna be like, I don't know. I did want to play it, but it was one of those where I'm like, I don't know if it's worth it to like go to all these sketchy websites to try and find the files. And also, I know some of those like projects where they make you get the real files yourself. Sometimes they like check to make sure that you have the real files. Not that there's anything wrong with that necessarily. I mean, it's good to make sure people aren't pirating, but for the nerds who do just want to play like a PC port of a game they own, it does kind of suck to have to like figure that out. Okay, I'm gonna save again just to be sure. So now we do one of the coolest tricks in this run, in my opinion. So we now restart the game. Now I gotta go into my timer. And I literally have to have a timer app on my phone to make sure we do this at the right time. Once I see that little skull kid in the bottom right corner of the screen, I hit start on the timer. It's 2 minutes, 30 seconds. Okay, start it. And now we can play. Start up ass again. Alright. Like I said, I really like this trick a lot. It is really cool. It just sucks. It's a little bit particular on the timing, but other than that, it is really cool. I hope I didn't go too far. Okay, no, I didn't. Alright. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we're going to just barely hold ESS position down right. Just barely, so he shuffles like that on the control stick, and then hit bottle and immediately Gibdo mask. That'll dupe a bottle over the Gibdo mask. And now I have a minute 36 to explain this. Basically, for those who don't know, in this game, when you empty a bottle, it rewrites whatever bottle is currently that you last hit the button on. It rewrites an empty bottle onto that bottle to give the illusion that, hey, you just emptied this bottle, right? Makes sense. But us hitting that mask immediately after hitting the bottle button like that, and us doing the shuffling at the same time, it makes the game stall for a second. So that allows us to hit the mask button, and then it thinks, okay, so we have to rewrite whatever was last pressed with an empty bottle. Therefore, it replaces the Gibdo mask. And when we fill this with hot spring water in about 52 seconds or so, it will write, I don't know the exact details of it, it'll mess with time a lot, and we will wrong warp and set our spawn point to the Georg boss fight. Whereas I have been fun calling, so not fun, I've been playfully calling him George. So we'll go straight to the George boss fight. And hence why we got the Zora mask. We don't need the hookshot. Hookshot is completely skippable, because everything you need the hookshot for is literally just completely negated by the moonjump code. I guess the speed jump, or the speed code too, but mostly moonjump. Alright, 10 seconds. Three, two, one. Okay, I think we got it. As you can see, time's going crazy. There's negative 17 hours remaining. Now it's dawn of a new day, which you only see at the very end of the game. With any luck. Okay, we did it. That glitch is so crazy. It literally looks like I just cut it and it looks like I cut the footage and I just immediately went to another boss room, but I swear to you, try it. It is genuine. But the only other thing that we have to do now is mash Ocarina and set the flow of time back to normal by playing the Song of Inverted Time again. Otherwise the moon will crash and then we'll have to restart, but yeah. So now we just save the time again, and yeah. So there we go, there's that. Now it also sucks that we had to use a lot of arrows for Got before, because this boss fight also requires a lot of arrows. At least at the beginning it does. It's always funny to me that like sometimes he has to wait till the end of his animations till he can like float up to the top like that. He's like, hold on, I have to finish my animation before I can, you know, do damage. Oh crap. Like, the friggin' pot, dude! Did you see that? The pot got me. This way you don't do pot, kids. That right there is exactly why. Alright, where are you, Got? Or George, not Got. Oh, now you're... Oh, really, buddy? I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. No. No. I'm gonna get you, Got. I keep calling him Got for some reason, my bad. Okay. Now, unfortunately, that is the easiest part of this guy. It's all downhill from here. Well, I will see if we have any other pots left. Get some more arrows here, because we're going to need them for the end of the game. I did find out a little bit of a strat for this guy. It's not much, but it's a little bit. Just go towards him, and then... Because the speed code is on A, so it makes it very annoying here, but... Just go towards him, and then let go of A and hit RB. Just like go in his general direction like that. Oh! Okay, we're good over here. It's always so stressful when he does that. Like, actually. Sorry if I'm also flying stupid. I'm trying to get used to the default Zora controls here, but I can't. It sucks. And that's also a risk you take if you get too close to him. Zorlin, can you stop swimming? I need to see if I got any hearts. So I don't die like a fool. Like a fool. He's gonna do it again, yep. That's why you can't risk it. There we go, there we go, there we go. We got him good there. We got him real good. Oh, his stupid little henchfish. I had a good stun lock going, but his henchfish messed me up. Now he's gonna... Yep. It sucks that you can't even hit him during that, even with the super speed, even if you can get away. Because it just... I don't want to say it glitches, but it like... Oh my gosh. How does anybody... I'm sorry, but how does anybody do these inverted control... or non-inverted controls? Oh. Oh, crap. This is bad. Okay, we're fine. Ran out of magic. And then he's gonna do the yell. Yep. Like I said, we can't even try to attack him during that, because otherwise he just sucks Link up. Like, I will get 1 or 2 hits in, but he'll somehow just... He cheats a little. Oh my gosh. Oh jeez. Alright, we gotta get it. There we go. He's dead. It's over. Let's go. I'm gonna look at chat for a minute here. Sorry, I was a little behind on chat. There we go. Now one more boss fight to go. Making an emulator for a piece of modern hardware is like solving a 200 by 200 Rubik's Cube in terms of complexity and depth. I believe it. How I did it in OG was Zora jump storage to climb the sunblock so I can get to the castle early. Okay. That makes sense too. I'll DM you link that. Okay, thank you, cheat. I could GD it to you. I own the legit game and a 360 to get the files. Oh, nice. Holy chip, you're able to time skip crash the game? You are gonna time skip to crash the game? Sort of, in a way we did. I already got it covered, SLG. I had a link to the file. Oh, thank you, man. Waddles, Goat, George, and Mold. I think that's a good way to remember him. I have to ask, and this is for all, have you played Super Mario Eclipse or Luigi's Mansion Premium Deluxe? I started playing Mario Sunshine Eclipse. That was really cool, although I kind of suck at the game. The weird thing, like, I'm decent at the original game, if you want to say that. Oh my gosh, I forgot to take that off my X button. Oops. Well, anyways, still hot too. But anyways, yeah, no, I started playing Eclipse, and that was really cool. That was really, really cool. But, what's it called? I don't think I've played Premium Deluxe. I think that was on my list of Luigi's Mansion ROM hacks I wanted to play, because I have played some good Luigi's Mansion ROM hacks. Alright, we hit just about an hour in, and we are at Stone Tower Temple now. I'd say we're on pretty good pace. Because I think before I was at 139 when we, I was at 139 total when I beat the game. I want to say. So we are not doing too bad right now. I know we still have to go through the whole, like, end of the game cutscenes and all that still, but we're not too far off. As long as I don't screw up the Majora boss fight too much, then we should be alright. So now this part, of course, we can just fly right over, it's not a big deal. Now we go down here, turn into Zoran Link. There we go. No, Link, you frickin' frick. The Zora controls are incredibly hard when you're not used to it. The stupid bottle on that button is gonna actually drive me insane. And now we're in Igor, great. This is just frickin' wonderful. I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it if I don't put this bottle back. It's a waste of time and it sucks, but I kind of have to. I'm going to kill Igor. I swear. I'm going to take time out of this run to kill him if he does that shit again. I guess you could throw in Project Reality. It's another LM ROM hack. I think I played the demo for Project Reality. I don't know if I played whatever is the current version they're on. I think I played like the first demo they released or something. Alright, we also gotta not be Zora Link right now. Because in the next room, There is fire. Crap. Come on. There you go, buddy. Ay, ay, ay. Alright, let's go. There's also Sweet Home. It's short, but it's fun. I did play Sweet Home. That one is really cool. A little weird, but it's cool. There's also lots of memes in it. It was funny. If Sweet Home is the one I'm thinking of, I'm pretty sure it is. There was one ROM hack that was like really, really cool. And there was one that was cool but memey. And I don't remember if that was Sweet Home or not. But either way, I played... I'll get back to you on that. I'll look him up after the end of the game here. Or next time I get a cutscene break, probably at the Oath to Order cutscene. Is it just me, or does this boss fight seem so much cooler with the free cam like this? Oh no! He actually hit me. He's jumping for joy. He's so happy. You know, I'm gonna make him kill himself anyways. The least I could do is bring him a little joy before his death. And there he goes. Oh, they work on real hardware too. You have a modded cube with pick a loader to boot Swiss. Dude. Okay, I have a controversial opinion here. I think Swiss is cool, and I think it's great. It's like a homebrew loader for the GameCube, basically. Because it can load homebrew apps, or it can just load ISO files, so your game backups and stuff. I think it's very cool. I think it's a great tool. I kind of wish that they would do something else with the interface. It feels like... I don't want to say counterintuitive, because it does make sense, but at the same time, I feel like it could kind of look better. I hate to be that guy. I mean, it's a great tool. It does what it needs to. I just feel like for somebody who's not like a nerd like us, I think it might just be hard to like understand what's going on. They need to make it noob-proof, I guess. Maybe not noob-proof. I mean, you gotta have a certain skill level anyways to be able to hack it in the first place, but still. I'm gonna save here. And now, this part is like not hard, but hard at the same time. I was nowhere close. So we just hop through the ceiling there. Now go around here-ish. There we go. Boom. And there's a boss key skip. Like I said, the first and last temple, we don't really skip a whole lot. Well, even the second temple, I guess we don't really skip a whole lot, but it's basically just go get the item in the dungeon, and then go to the boss fight and kill the boss. That's pretty much it. I do need to see if I can get some magic here, because magic we are very low on, which is not cool. Okay. Alright. Quick shot. Snipe that guy. We missed. There we go. He also dropped a heart, but it's kind of in the middle of him, so I don't trust that fully. Here comes the red one to ruin my day. I also wish this frickin' day-night cycle thing would not do that. I never realized you could just hit it with your sword. I mean, I guess it makes sense, why wouldn't you be able to, but... I already don't like the damage that I'm on right now. It is not ideal. I also have to pay attention to the stupid red one, because he frickin' goes crazy. Annoying, keep an eye on this guy. Yep. As usual. Like I said, here comes the red one to ruin my day yet again. Thank goodness he drops hearts, though, from his eyes. Okay, there's him. This guy's coming back. No! We ran out of arrows. This sucks. Give me an arrow. No! That's exactly why I said no, because I realized what was about to happen. There it is. Okay. The heart is low-key worth it. If I could get it. Okay, there we go. There's also a memory card exploit method. Just need one a few games that'll work. I forgot the chest appears here. Yeah, I know, it's weird. Just realized the fight plays a lot like Colgera and Tears of the Kingdom. You know, you're right, it actually is a lot similar. I did really like Colgera, by the way. I do think it was one of the cooler boss fights. I kind of felt like the Tears of the Kingdom bosses were like mid, but Colgera was pretty cool. I think I like Colgera and Queen Gibdo, although Queen Gibdo annoyed the heck out of me. I was literally like screaming at my TV. Not actually, but I wanted to. Queen Gibdo is so annoying. I don't remember for certain, but I think the names of those little guys are mini molds or something like that. I said it last stream. I don't know the exact name, but in the game's files, they're called like mini molds or something like that. It's like twin mold, but it's mini molds, you know? Ain't no way I already took damage. Ain't no way I've taken 3/4 heart damage from these stupid little mini molds. Alright, get some magic. Okay. Sucks that you have to keep everything full. You gotta keep your magic full. Also gotta watch your health so that you don't, die, obviously. Nope. Also gotta keep your distance here when he does this. Because you can attack him, although if he does his fireball attack, it kind of screws you big time. Okay, here it comes. There we go. That was enough to get him down. Now, thankfully, I think we only have to do the rest WWE move twice. I think the part that like made me laugh so hard the first time I saw that was the fact that he does a little yell at the end. Yeah. Oh, your rolls do damage too. I guess it makes sense. You squash them. Squash the little buggers. Holy crap! He came in hot there. For some reason, he doesn't like it when I murder his kids, or she, I guess. For some odd reason, I can't fathom as to why. Ah! He got me. Shut up. I'm not getting you McDonald's. We got McDonald's at home. I really hate that fireball attack that has screwed me over so many times. Alright, where are you going? There you are. I punch you. And then I punched him. Brought his eye down. Grab. Yeah. Yeah. Mario 64 spent so long, gave Bowser. Imagine Giant's Mask anywhere, except all it does is zoom the camera in and make you punch how goofy, like, since they're not actually big, their image is scaled down. Yeah. It seems, like, funny, but also stupid at the same time. But no, it is cool that that's how they do the effect for that, I think. Like, it's two different arenas. One is just really small, and they zoom in the camera closer. Ever since I learned that, it's upsetting, yet really cool. That's how they do that. Okay, wait. I have a little bit of cutscene time. I can look up on YouTube what ROM hack I played. I'm trying to remember if I played Project Reality or not. No, not Premium Deluxe. Okay, yeah, no, I did not play Premium Deluxe, nor did I play Premium Deluxe 2.0. Project Reality, I wanted to play, but like I said, I think I only played a little bit of. I'm trying to remember what Sweet Home was. Sweet Home. Oh, that was Sweet Home. Okay, yeah, Luigi's Mansion Sweet Home was really, really freaking cool. I love that one a lot. That one was super cool. Fairly difficult, though, but it was really cool. I'm trying to remember. It wasn't Sweet Home, but it had, like... It had the Pizza Time song in it. The one that I played. Time to Enter the Moon and meet up with Pyra, I mean fight Majora. In the live chat, I mean in the game. Yes, exactly. Sorry, Majora, we gotta duke it out. Golden Majora. I hate to tell you, bro, but I guess that's how the cookie crumbles. Fight me, bitch. Alright, so yeah, now we just go to Clock Town. And now we go put this biatch in his place. Safety save, because why not? Once again, same strat we did at the beginning. Just go up really high like that, and boom. Yeah, Pyro's probably there, I mean Majora. Slash J. Oh. Added an extra R button press there. That's definitely what we needed. Alright. Was it Halloween Haunt? Okay, I also played Halloween Haunt. That one was really fun too. Luigi's Mansion ROM hack. I'm gonna look up Luigi's Mansion ROM hack. Just see. Like I said, I did play Sweet Home. What was this one again? Luigi's Requiem. That was the other one I played. Yeah, I played Halloween Haunt, Sweet Home, Luigi's Requiem. Played a little tiny bit of, what's it called? Project Reality. Not a whole lot, though. I played a little bit of the, what is it, the beta restoration mod? Just a little bit. I think that's it. That's about all the ones I played. Speaking of Majora's Mask, I need to hit up the Lionel Coliseum in Tears of the Kingdom. I want to get it. I'm not gonna lie, actually, like, if you're really well equipped, it's actually not as bad as you'd think it is. I mean, like, it does suck, but in all honesty with you, it only took me like 2 or 3 tries to do it. I really thought it was going to take a lot more than that. Also, can I just say, the moon is literally clipping into the clock tower. I don't know if you guys saw that. The moon was quite literally clipping into the clock tower. This is not real. So, gotta tell the game devs about that one. Me when the current video prices. For current video game prices, that's good. Alright guys, well that's it. We beat the game. You can stop the timer now. That's it, we're done. We stopped the moon, that was the whole goal, right? We did it, yay. I knew the Lionel Coliseum with 3 hearts and only drops from the Lionels. I believe you, but that is insane. Me and my buddy, actually, we're doing a Tears of the Kingdom playthrough together. Or not Tears, sorry, Breath of the Wild playthrough. We're gonna go on to Tears next. We're doing a Breath of the Wild playthrough together, and we're using a rule called play it where it lies. So if we come across a Lionel at all, we have to fight it. We agreed on the Great Plateau, we have to fight the Great Plateau Lionel with all the like stuff you get at the beginning of the game. Like when we saw it, we had to do it. So we got ourselves as best stacked up as we could in the Great Plateau, and we fought it, and we were in hero mode too, I should say. I think it's only in hero mode anyways, but yeah, we did the hero mode, Great Plateau Lionel. He ended up being the one to kill it, because we were taking turns each death. We had to have died at least like a couple 100 times, no joke. It took us like 3 or 4 nights of trying, but we finally did it in one day, and it was awesome. It was so cool. Honestly, by the end of it, I was just happy that we weren't at that spot anymore. So far, he's killed pretty much every Lionel that we've come across, except I've killed like 2 of them. Well, that's more so because we actually have good gear, not because I'm good at the game. Although I have gotten better at learning the Lionel's attack patterns, which I think is what let me do the Lionel Coliseum easier than I would have. Because I'm not gonna lie, I kind of just avoided Lionels like the plague in pretty much every Breath of the Wild playthrough that I've done. As funny as it is, I've just avoided them like the plague. Wait, here we go. Okay. Fight me, boy. Alright, let's go. See if we can get a PB here. My last PB was 139, so if I can beat this in under like 19 minutes, that's it, it's a win. I mean, if I don't, though, I'm not going to stress about it too much. The speedrun is more for fun, not for like trying to get best time. Although I'd be more confused why I lost time, I guess. If that makes sense. I don't know. I hate when that happens. That annoys me so bad. The camera clips through the floor like that. I think I just figured out how to prevent it, though. Yeah, if you hold down on the camera with the other stick, it actually prevents it from doing that. Oops, that's not quite what I wanted to do there. Goodbye, George. Goodbye, George. Oops. That's not one of the the boss remains. That's Majora. Golden Majora. Hey. What did I tell you, go at? No, the other one, boy. Oh, crap. I just took a lot of damage from that. That's not good. Okay. Back to Zora form. Time to get rid of this fine shit. Wait, there's a heart over there. Get the heart, Link! Oh, I hate you so much, Zora Link. The Zoran. You know, it would help if you ran fast. That's what I thought. That's what I freaking thought, fool. That's what I thought. Where's my money? Where's my money, fool? That's what I thought. Get arrows while I'm right here, too. Because we're going to need it for the last phase. Alright. There's first phase. Could have been better. I wish we would have got that hard, especially, but not going to dwell on the past. I won't lie, though. I do still like how silly Majora's Incarnation is. He's a silly fellow. Although it just sucks when you're Zora Link and he, like, does the electricity attack on you. That sucks. Big time. Like that. Like that. Okay. Okay, buddy. Listen, just because I stun locked you doesn't mean you gotta take it personal, man. Don't throw a tantrum, dude. It's not all that. It ain't nothing personal like that, buddy. No, 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 no! Oh my fun. Oh, that sucks. Okay, I think we gotta restart. Because we're only gonna have 3 hearts if I do it like that, which is possible, but not fun. Alright, well we didn't get it the first try, that sucks, but it is what it is. I'm not gonna throw a fit about that. Okay, there we go, we are back. I do think it's cool that we made it to the point where we don't even need the Goron mask. It's like such an essential thing. Oh, you gotta hop off, Cheat Freak? Alright, well thank you for coming, I appreciate you. Thank you for stopping by, and thank you for, once again, contacting SLG. That was very awesome. I appreciate that. Wish me luck on this fight. Hopefully we'll get it this time. But I understand, man. You have a good night. I'll see you later. Besides, I'm probably going to get off after this either way. Thank you, sir. Thank you. See you later. He's like, just like gliding out of the way. He's like, no. No, you don't get to hit me now. No, don't do that. Now, I have thought about just kind of ignoring these guys, but the problem is they persist through the boss fights. Or for the boss phases, I should say. Link, walk fast, Link. Okay. Alright, back to this. Where are you? There you are. There's just something so funny about watching Link run around like that. Very serious. I didn't realize I could also swipe to stop all momentum like that. That's actually pretty cool. Good to know. I have to keep flicking down on the camera stick so the camera doesn't like go underneath the ground again after I do my jump attack like that. Alright. Going into the next phase with actually full health this time, let's hope that that actually does something. I guess I could just use arrows for this boss part, I suppose. Although I have to also save enough arrows for the final, because the last one, he's so unforgiving, it's insane. Like, I almost feel like I'd rather just use the Zora boomerangs, as finicky as they can be, and despite the severe damage I can take from the shock. The literal shock damage. The shock value. Like, I don't want to say it seems worth it, because obviously if I die it's not worth it, but it almost seems worth it. Probably should just let those go. Hold on. Just have to hit him like that. Oh hey, did get him. I didn't get any stun locks this time on him in the corner, but it is what it is. No, 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 no! Okay. Okay, we only took a little damage that time, that's not too bad. Well, so far. So far. It's fine, I'll slowly walk over there. Okay. Okay, here it is. The worst stressful part. No, jump slash link. No! Fuck. Okay, it's fine. We didn't take a lot of damage from that, it's okay. It's alright. Everything's fine, guys, don't worry. We actually got 2 hits in that time, that was good. No, 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 no. Okay. Okay. Okay, we lost a Z target. That's really bad. No, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Okay, we got it back. Okay, don't stress, guys, we got it. Probably should have taken that opportunity just to get arrows, but it's fine. Shit, 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 shit. Okay, we're fine. Did Majora just frickin' Beyblade me? Okay, we're fine. Come on, we have to be at the end, come on. Okay. Timer. Okay, there we go. We did it. Alright. We did it, guys. Got a new record. Not by much. If I wouldn't have failed the first time, that would have been a lot better. And there was a lot of like stupid little mistakes in the middle, but that's alright. But yeah, I mean, I actually have not seen the Beyblade attack while I'm in the middle of the boss fight, so that was a first for that. I still think it's funny too, like I actually looked up the Majora's Mask 3D speedrun world record. It's like 25 minutes and I'm like, man, it's still taking me an hour and a half with cheats. Oh, it's using SRM and Moon Warp, which I do not feel like learning all that. I don't know, I have a lot more fun doing it like this. I don't want to say it's all dungeons because it's technically not going through the dungeon per se, but we at least go to every dungeon. Fight the boss in every dungeon, I should say. We do 3 out of 4 dungeons technically. So, yeah. I am happy that the fight only took me 2 tries though. Not ideal, but to be fair, it was kind of just Majora's Incarnation BS, so I guess we'll see about that, but whatever. Either way, though, I'm happy with the stream. I'm happy we got to see a lot of our old friends here. I did text Cup, but I don't know if she ever got back to me, but that's okay. I understand people are busy. Been there before. But anyways. Are you going to be more active on Discord? I'm trying to be. I can't promise for sure, because I do also have, like, unfortunately, like an IRL job too. So that is unfortunate, but it is what it is. I mean, it's okay. But yeah, I mean, I'm trying to respond more in the Discord when I can. Although I am a busy man, so I try to respond when I can. I would like to do some Ocarina of Time again soon, though. I'm not opposed to the idea of that either. Or maybe even some ROM hacks, I mean... ass! But yeah, no, I mean... I played a bunch of Ocarina of Time ROM hacks. I don't know. I had a lot of fun with those, and I think I would love to get back into that again. And, yeah, I don't know. A few Majora's Mask hacks thrown in there, but not a whole lot. Mostly Ocarina of Time ROM hacks. But yeah, like I said, I mean, even GameCube, like Luigi's Mansion ROM hacks, I'd be down to stream too. Pretty sure my PC can handle GameCube streaming, I think. Pretty sure it can. Either way, I was just going to do some N64 streaming, mostly probably. And probably some more Citra stuff. It can't? Yeah, okay. I'm gonna say, I think I could have sworn I've done something on Dolphin streaming-wise in the past. Like, I know specs-wise it can, but it's more like, in practice can it? But I think I have streamed something GameCube before. I think. I don't know. Well, if it isn't my one and only. Hello, Simon. Welcome to the stream. I'm sorry you're a little bit late here. We just beat the final boss. I'm probably about to get off in all honesty, but it was nice of you to stop by. I appreciate it. I got a new personal best in this category. That was pretty cool. My previous one was 139, now I'm at 132.5-ish. So that's pretty cool. Oh, we got 4 squinty-eyed guys. The squint RNG is real. Those guys have random eyes. It's either squinty or not squinty, which I think is pretty funny. Poop darn. Dude, I swear 7 minutes is a really long time. Like, a really long time. No, genuinely, I mean, like, in terms of PBs, I do think it was, like, a good one. I definitely shaved off 7 minutes, which is pretty darn good, I'd say, but there was, like, a lot of stupid mistakes. Like, I think I could get at least a 131, if not lower. I've been working on strats. Like I said, there were a bunch of, like, stupid little mistakes, and I died in the final boss fight in the second phase, so that definitely wasted a fair amount of time. I'd say I'm almost for sure I could probably get this at least down to 130 eventually. But at the same time, I'm also not going to stress about it too much because this is like a stupid category that I'm running. Spinning racial caricatures is insane. This guy just button mashed, don't let him fool you. They're not racial caricatures, they're weird little masks. Trust. The button mashing definitely makes the mask go faster, I think. For sure, probably, definitely, maybe. This Majora's Mask, yeah. Believe it or not, based on all the masks, it is. Yeah, Majora's Mask 3D, technically. That was my clue. Perhaps all the masks. I'm just gonna fast forward this, Loki. I was just gonna wait till it gets to the end screen. In my earlier speedruns, before I actually did a timer and like got all fancy with it, I was actually using like the speed up emulation thing to I used the speed up emulation thing to like skip through cutscenes, and it was really cool, but at the same time I realized I was like, wait, I probably shouldn't do that if I'm gonna actually put a timer on this. Not a big fan of Nintendo type of hoe. Fair enough. Did I record all 12 minutes of my Lionel run and it froze 2 minutes into it? That sucks, I'm sorry, dude. But I'll watch your stream, baby girl. Okay, cool. The recording froze. Dude, that sucks. That actually sucks. Did you do it though, at least? Like, did you actually like finish the Lionel run or no? The Lionel Coliseum? Just gonna skip through this. Yeah, I finished. Okay, good. That really sucks, though. I'm sorry that your thing froze on you. That is not cool. I'm gonna say no, just in case I want to practice the boss fight more, which I think I should do at some point, but I'm not gonna do that today. I don't feel like it. You realize this fella has Majora in the name. It's gotta be a sign, right? Yeah, we actually just fought him, too. In the final boss fight. We did fight him. That was real. I used only the dual-wielded Scimitar of the 7. You can only parry Flare Rush. Died twice. Not bad, though. I mean, for a whole freaking Coliseum with them, not bad at all. Alright, guys. Well, unfortunately, this is going to be the end of it. I hope you guys had fun. I know I did. We got our 4 boss remains. Yeah, no, slowly developing more and more strats for this run. Now I'm trying to figure out like what are big parts that I could cut out as well. Because like I said, we skipped the whole Goron mask, which is cool. If we could skip the Zora mask, that would be even cooler. Though I don't think there's a way to fight Got without it. I guess I could look into it, see if there's some glitches, but I don't know. I guess we'll see. Good stream. See ya. Hugs and kisses. I'm gonna order sheets now. I might be kind of oh, heck yeah. That's the best way to be. Alrighty, guys. Well, thank you all for watching. I had fun. I hope you guys had fun. And I will see you guys in the next stream. Alright, peace out, y'all. See you later.